Well, we're back again for part, this must be not 10 now, 10. Ju in Japanese. Ju, yeah, whatever. Part 10, we're going to start working on the fillets. I'll probably do this whole segment, part 10, on fillets, but the first thing I need to do is to go ahead and take my half round, it's quarter round or whatever round it is, rasp here, and then go along the edges and knock down any of the little Gel Magic bits that are proud, especially the ones that stayed with the wire. They almost look like little worm tubes sticking up out of the ground. They hardened around the wire, and then some of the noise that you heard when I was clipping those wires was not the wood, it was the Gel Magic that had glued or cured around the wire that was cracking when I cut the wire out. So let me reset up on a low angle and I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just going to take this along the seams and then knock them down, and then I'm going to go ahead and paint around where the openings for the where the bolts were, just a light coating, and then I'll fill it, because it looks, just from looking at it, well, I won't say that either. It's been too many days, so I'm going to sand it, the old sealer around the edges, and then vacuum, and then we'll seal it again with some fresh epoxy, and then put the EZ-Fillet on top of it. Hopefully I'll be able to do that today, so maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I got one little tool that I may let cure overnight, so I'll have it ready for when I actually do the fillet seams. So let's go down on the cutting floor. Basically, all I'm doing, I'm just doing that. Give me one more setup on the corner here. And am I still in? That's basically all I'm doing. And where's one of my new tools? I want to take my tool here and see if it runs smooth. Okay, I'm happy. Finally figured out how to make this damn thing work. The rubber things kept jumping out of the jaws in this porter cable sander. So I just drilled some screws through it. Now it stays in place. If they don't find you, handsome. I've already covered the bolt holes on the outside with some masking tape. Keep it from dripping through. Basically, you want to just fill in the holes and then come out a little ways beyond the 3/8 tie wire lines. Give the EZ-Fillet something to latch onto. Well, we're going to start on the fillets on the interior seams, and you can hear my little heater in the background. I've got it, the EZ-Fillet A and B setting about a foot ahead of it, so they'll warm up a little bit. It's still kind of cold out here. but I like to get them a little warmer so it's easy to make the part A, the brown part, a little more easy to stew. But we're going to do something else today. I had something I had thought before, and somebody had mentioned to me once before about using a roller, but I saw these things. Actually, they're marble balls, drawer pull handles. Say that 3 times fast. And I've put some Johnson's paste wax on it, some really good heavy, about 3 coats of paste wax, because marble can be porous. And I haven't had a chance to use these yet to see whether or not it's a hit or a miss. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a hit, because the thing I'm finding is, let me point down into the corner here. And also 2 different sizes. The brown one's a little bit smaller than the black one here, but I'll be using the black one today. The thing I thought is going to be perfect on this is, as you can see, I can come in any direction, push it into the corner, and go away. I can rotate it, you know, like this. It's just going to be slick as hell. I've also gone through, got a little bit of some stand up here, but it may take my rasp at that point. So it's an easier job, but let me go mix some EZ-Fillet up, and we'll come back and start doing this. Okay, we've got our plastic sheet down here. We've got our bag of EZ-Fillet. Let's start making a big bead in here. I can feel the bag heating up, so son of a gun. That works slick. Okay. Hit it. Let's get it into the corner. Well, that's not working so slick. Still in? Yeah. Now a little bit of a hand twist. That's I should be talking more. I'm concentrating on what I'm doing here. Okay, we're back with a new bag, and I'm just going to try something different this time. This time I'm going to squeeze out less material. So I'm not building up such a big wave in front. Probably if I did this every day, I would be... and remember more. Works much better. then I'm finding as I'm doing this a slight twist. Much easier. I'm not dealing with so much. And the material is working better too after being set in front of the heater for a bit. It's not quite so stiff and it's flowing better. That's so slick. Be able to go both directions. God, I love this thing. Get out of the way. It's time to come back and clean the smudge off the ball. I think the that waxing I did is helping a lot. Keep the epoxy from sticking. And then for Mr. Duke's boat building class up in Juneau, Alaska, who I'll be Skyping with here in a week or two. Make sure you go along after your fillets with your putty knife and scrape away any little windrows. Slick. Let me repoint the camera. So there you go. Ah! Got my plastic bag in the way. Time to clean the ball off again. And I guess I can clean up these bigger windrows while I'm at it. I got a little wider angle here, so I'm not going to need nearly as much material. And that's something else for Mr. Duke's class is when you're doing the Laura Bay up near the front here, those panels are almost straight up and down. So what you're going to use like a 1 inch wide, 1.5 inch wide blade like this, and you're going to go center it on the seam, and you're going to put a flat fillet there, just a hint to help the Gel Magic underneath hold that seam before you get the glass tape on. Clean into the material here. Probably give the ball a wipe too. Don't be afraid of wasting shot cloths. they're expendable. Wasting a lot of time and sweat equity on sanding is worth the price of a sheet or two of paper towel. Yeah, this one's fairly flat in there as far as the angle here goes. Plastic's trying to get me again, and so is the duck and the board. That set up a little bit, come back. Yeah, I guess just a little dab will do you. If you're old enough to remember that commercial. A little dab will do you. It's so nice to be able to push it in and out of the corners. The nice thing about this ball too is no matter what angle you hold the tool at, the fillet. Now that's an absolutely almost, look at this doobabby up here, perfect fillet. Come on, fill in there. Well, we're finished up with this segment. It's going to be running long enough. What I wanted to do, I said last night, a comprehensive filleting. And I should have gotten one of my other fillet tools out. A lot of times I'll use something like this made out of a squeegee. I think this is something I got from System 3. You can see the EE on the end. You can trim them down to the radius you want. But I'm having to say, after I got used to using these things, I haven't used this one. I didn't use this one at all because it was, well, one test, but I didn't need to. This one here, it's about an inch and 3/8. About 1 and 3/8 in diameter. A marble doorknob, or for like kitchen drawer pull. And I know where I can get a hold of some plastic knobs that are about the same size. I might, for cheap, and I might get one of those just as a test the next time. And those might be something you could find a little easier than be able to find marble balls. And I think it helped too that I polished my balls. You know, give them a waxing. You know, not a Brazilian, but a good old Johnson's waxing. But at least that set aside, it worked pretty good. I probably have some of the smoothest fillets consistently from one end to the other that I've ever done. So I'm pretty sure that these guys are going to be a keeper. And I've took photos, Bob, so I'll be sending them to you for a story. And I guess that'll do it. The next thing we're going to come up is glass taping, 2 and 3 inch on the inside. And I got to go check to see if I have enough tape. I may have to go run to the store. So until the next time, see you later.